lot of alcoholism. I haven't seen a lot of drugs.
It needs to be cleaned up. You know, you hear stories, tell stories. I'm not into it. I live here.
I think it was Jan, the good-looking one, wasn't it?
Well, that's up to you.
Do you know where the Women's Resource Center is?
Yeah.
You're stuck here.
The facade, we're putting out bids for the facade probably in the next couple weeks.
Oh, yeah. And you look very pleased. Yes, that's very good. Okay, that's what the theater's going to look like. Good. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Do you think Franklin Avenue is a magnet for drugs?
Well, it depends on what time of the year. If you come down here like in the summer, on the 1st and the 2nd, and you walk this way, you get hit up to buy drugs about every 2 minutes. But towards the middle of the month, I don't think that they have much interest coming down here because they figure everybody's broke. And the park over there, I used to live across the street from that park, and it's a lot cleaner now. It used to be, you couldn't even go across the street into the park. There'd be like drunk people and drug addicts all over, but now it seems a lot better. That was about 10 years ago.
Do you think Franklin Avenue is like a magnet for like drug dealers or?
Yeah, drug dealers, prostitutes, all kinds of crazy stuff.
I can't go down the street without getting asked.
Crackheads. Drugs, no.
Do you think Franklin Avenue is a magnet for drugs and
No, not necessarily. Like I said, I just got in town Sunday, so I ain't even been around. I've been hanging out downtown at the malls and stuff.
Just to be a poverty magnets, drugs and drug pushers. Hope and hopelessness and despair are the agents of drugs and
I think people of far as Franklin Avenue being a magnet for the drug dealers, I can't really say it is, at one time it used to be. I used to see a lot of people hanging out, but I don't see as many folks hanging out like they used to anymore. So I think some progress has been made as far as this vicinity here of Franklin Avenue.
these are the people who make up Franklin Avenue. Considering they even quite pointed at you. And these are the traffic that make up Franklin Avenue. So, Franklin Avenue is I think, magnet towards dealers and stuff. But I think it's gotten better, or it's like fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's been that way for a couple of years. And I think Why do you think it's a magnet? Because everybody hangs out there. I mean, like once you hear that Franklin Avenue, yeah, you can make some money there. Everybody hears that, so then they make money off of each other. So it's like as soon as, if somebody were to start saying, nope, Franklin Avenue isn't a place, I think then, people would be like, oh, we shouldn't go there.
Why do you think it's a place? Because of like where the highway is, stores, or?
Stores, how poor of a neighborhood it is. I think that's what draws it more, is because if you think of a poor neighborhood, you think that there's drug dealers, then you think that there's money, so then you want to go down there.
I want to be like a pig with two plates, but I don't want my croissant
Is the largest and the best neighborhood in the Twin Cities. And we're going to refurbish Franklin Theater, which used to be an old pornography theater. And we're doing this by inviting all the neighbors here in the Twin Cities and especially people in Phillips to see what we're doing. And why are you doing this to me? I really don't know.
Because I love you. Don't you know this is...
You know, this is a lot of fun because Phillips is on the move. This is a show to the Twin Cities that we are on the move. And this is why we're doing this. We are working very hard.
That's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll stop it in a few minutes.
Phillips is a great neighborhood because it's coming alive. Franklin Avenue, if you like to
I've seen all the people who got here that fast.
Yes. You know, it looks like downtown traffic out there this evening.
Yes. All the cars stopping.
Yes, we got good food and good people coming from all over.
Maybe put a bank in here instead of this check cashing place. Gee, you give me your check and we'll take 29%, you know, just for cashing a check. Why don't they put like maybe a bank in here or something like that, or a better service, you know, maybe a co-op thing for people that need to cash checks.
So what are you doing here? What is this for?
This is for the community credit union that we're trying to open in the Phillips neighborhood.
How would that help Franklin Avenue?
Well, it would help to keep the resources of the community in the community and give people some more options as far as how they manage their financial resources. A lot of people right now are spending a lot of money going to check cashing places when they have checks to cash, and when they need to purchase things, having to go to rent-to-own places where they end up paying extraordinary amounts of money above the cost of the actual thing. Right now, if you go into a bank, you can't really get a loan for less than $5,000, whereas a credit union provides small-scale loans. So if somebody just needs to fix their refrigerator or go out of town for a funeral and they just need $200, $300, so the credit union is a place where they can come and get that kind of support. And also it's a place, it's run by the members who are the community, and so it services the needs of the community. And the people who belong to the credit union own the credit union, and they decide how it's going to be run, what types of services they need to offer based on the needs of the community.
When I think of Franklin Avenue, I think of a place that has a lot of potential that needs to be developed.
We hire within the same community to rebuild it, and then at the same time, if the people who helped us are able, we allow them at the same time to buy the property back.
What kind of, you have properties on or around Franklin Avenue?
Yes, we have a property, 620 East Franklin. That's our baby, that's our model project. That was a building that had been drug infested, used up, no one cared about it. But what we did, we went into the community to people like myself, these individuals, and we took them and said, hey, y'all want to make a difference. These people, along with the legislation, the people who believed in us and gave us a chance, now we took over that building. It's been running for the last year. No drugs were moving out of it, none of the things that was happening before, and this building had been shut down 3 or 4 times. So from that, we built in. We've got different, we've owned 35 properties all over. We house over 400 kids and families. We make jobs for almost, I'd say about 100 people. Right off the streets, we have the Phoenix Cafe, the Phoenix Food, Phoenix Upholstery, graphic arts. We have, that's what we're doing. We do all this stuff within the same inner city. We're not taking anything out. We're about putting right back into the same community.
When you think of Franklin Avenue, what do you think of?
Shopping on the way to the university.
Police 24 hours a day, getting everybody off the corners and stuff.
There's just a lot of elements out here that need to be removed.
I do think poverty.
I think when I think of Franklin Avenue, I think of growth. I think of changes. And I think that speaks for everything. It speaks all for me, you know, for what I see as far as Franklin Avenue.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
I'm Randy DeWitz.
And what sort of work are you doing around Franklin Avenue?
I'll be doing consulting for the Franklin Avenue Marketplace.
Woo! Go ahead.
Which will be starting June 15th through September 28th. every Thursday for the summer.
June 15th to September 28th, every Thursday?
Every Thursday, from 11 until 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
And what kind of things will be happening there?
There'll be organic farmers. They'll be selling their products, along with arts and crafts, independent food vendors from Native American walleye, fish fry, to crepes, along with a variety of other independents in the area. Plus, we're trying to get community youth or other organizations to sell products in the marketplace as well.
Great.
And there'll be also entertainment and arts and crafts.
Do you think, as a consultant, that people from outside of the neighborhood will come in, people that have a negative image of Phillips neighborhood will be willing to come in and buy things at the marketplace?
I think so, because of the color, the brightness of the market, which will be on 10th, which will be right on 10th Street by Mindekirken Church on Franklin Avenue. And I think with the traffic that's coming in and out of Franklin on the main thoroughfare, a lot of people will stop and see what's it all about.
I think the liquor stores and the old cafes, because if you look at it, the old cafes are like ishy people that are there. Slimy old men, slimy old women.
Okay. Okay, how long have you been living in this neighborhood?
Well, I've lived here in the Phillips community about 20 years. I guess I'll probably end up living here for probably the rest of my life. I'm intending to buy a house sooner or later, but yeah, about 20 years.
What changes have you seen since you've been here?
Oh, wow. Quite a few changes. Since, but with the problems that we've been having before, especially with here at the theater, I think this was one of the great moves that they had, what the people in the neighborhood had changed, is to try to close this place down. What it was before, it wasn't feasible for us.
And this used to be a porno place, whatever. They closed that down, so I guess that helps when you get rid of, and then try to improve it. But
our Keystone, I'm in a Keystone group, and we do lots of cool stuff. Like we're gonna go paint the garages, the graffiti. We're gonna go paint over the graffiti on the garages and stuff like that. It's really cool. And we do a lot of stuff. We do community services. Have you guys ever heard the Keystone?
Who?
Boys and Girls Club, the Keystone? Okay, yeah, that's what we're in. So we help out. Yeah.
I've been walked down here all the time, day and night since I was a little kid. So, but if you come from Edina or somewhere, they have a oh no, not that or something. And to me, it's just like you just walk down the street, people leave you alone. It looks a lot better over the years. A little better. I don't know. I don't really live around here anymore, so maybe people that live around here would say it's not that much better. I think it's a lot better. Less crime, a little more business. Seems people have more respect for not just running around crazy in public like they used to. The parks are a lot cleaner. They have a lot more community, like the stores over here. They open a lot more stores, give people jobs. But I suppose they don't have enough money to really rebuild everything. Because we need more D-2 bombers, I think. We don't have enough of them, I guess. Need about, another 100, you think?
I'm not sure how, but I knew it needs something.
Cheers up so high, high, high. She reached the sky, sky, sky. Yes.
It's okay, take your time.
Yeah. Do you live in this neighborhood?
Yes.
Well, can you tell me anything about this neighborhood like how you feel about it?
I actually live just a little bit outside of this neighborhood, but I work right at this community center, and I've been working over here off and on for about 3 years.
What's your name?
Naomi Munster.
I'm Maggie, and I go to center school, and just want to ask you a couple questions about Phillips neighborhood.
Sure.
Can you tell me the good things? What you think the good things are about the neighborhood?
Yeah, I think that there's there's a lot of there's a really large mix of different kinds of people who live in the neighborhood, and I think that there's I think it's a really strong community based on the different kinds of people who live here. There's a lot of good things that are happening with kids here. There's a really good school. There's a couple really good schools. This community center is really strong here, the Phillips Community Center, and
You live around this neighborhood?
I actually don't live right in Phillips, but I live about a mile and a half away in Stevens. I live right off of 3rd